will travel. And the second one is based on the OSI layer, how to troubleshoot. Yesterday I explained it, but very short form, but today I will explain better. So little lengthy, will take 5 more extra time. Okay, so because in a question, so one more is that is if you are not get connected, if your mail is not thing like so, there depends upon network related lot of troubleshooting questions are there. How to answer by layer we can able to do it. Okay, so you can understand that one. First of all, an OSI layer. So here it is my source system. So my source system. Example, it is my PCA. Now this is a destination. You can put a server A also, but I am taking PCB. This is my destination. So network. First of all, first layer is application layer. Destination also application layer. Presentation. Presentation. Session. So what I'm doing now, so then transport, network, and data link, and physical layer. Okay. So here it is. Guys, are you able to hear?
Yes, sir.
So when I want to send a request or I send a message to PCB, or I sending a ping request, whatever it is. Yeah, ping request. That is also a very beautiful one. So I'll add this ping explained or not. So I will explain here, guys. Look at here. Where you put a ping, at CMD only, right? So we put a ping at a CMD like this. In the command prompt, we put a ping. For example, www.google.com. I'm pinging to google.com, right? I can't open a website, right? So I can't put a HTTP, yes, / google.com. So what is the difference? Where we put a HTTP protocol in the web browser. In the web browser, you will put it. Okay. But where you put a ping in the command prompt. So command prompt is an application and the command we use ping command. Okay. Command we use ping command. Where are we? Okay. Protocol. Ping is a command, but protocol is ICMP protocol. ICMP protocol. What is ICMP? Internet Control Messaging Protocol. Is ICMP Internet Control Messaging Protocol. Ping protocol is ICMP protocol. Ping. Sorry. Ping uses echo mechanism. Ping use echo mechanism. It means, for example, PCA send echo request, PCB received as a reply with a echo response. Okay, echo means send, receive. So PCA send a packet to PCB and PCB received it and send it back to PCA. Send it back to, so that is called a form mechanism. It's like that ping which works. Guys, importance of ping is very important. Ping uses, what is user ping? Ping use it to test network connectivity between two devices or two destinations, between source and destination or between devices. So we can test the network connectivity. So that is the use of ping command. Okay. So this is a one more example to understand ping. We are using a command prompt. Ping is using this particular protocol and this kind of mechanism. So it can use ping www.google.com as a one example. Okay. So application layer. So what are it is? It can be a web browser, or it can be a command prompt, or it can be a Microsoft Teams. It can be a WhatsApp application. So here it is. Application is dealing to send a message. So it is dealing with app and protocol. So finally, I send a request. For example, web request or a ping request. I explain ping, right? So then I use ping request from CMD, and protocol is ICMP protocol. Now, presentation layer, what are the requests it is? It encode the data. Okay. It compress the data. I will explain it, so why we should take more time. Okay. So I explained about ping, that is very important anyway. Okay. So presentation layer, what it is do? It encode the data, it compress the data, and it one more thing it will do it. Encrypt the data if encryption is there. So when you are pinging, so then obviously session will be created. So a new session is created. So this session ID will be created. There is a session ID. Okay. Now transport, what it will do? It segment the data, sequence and numbering, segment the data, and it will do segmenting. Segment the data, numbering, sequencing, protocol type. Is it a TCP type or UDP type? Flow control. That is a part of transport layer. Now network layer. Anyway, you are sending a message, right? So source PC IP address means PCA IP address, PCB IP address is added to the segment. Okay. So network layer produces a packet. The packet contains source IP address, destination IP address, and the segment is become packet. And here it is. It add a source MAC address, destination MAC address, and CRC. That is become frame. In the frame mainly it is contains CRC, source MAC, and destination MAC added to this packet. Okay, so here it is source IP and destination IP will give you packet to the segment. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so just try to understand. This frame is converted into bit stream. For example, I am using a wire connection, so electrical signal. Think like this. This is electrical signal. Now, this electrical signal is finally sent to the destination in any different form. Any form. So at a form, maybe I sending through electrical signal, by my destination is connected to Wi-Fi. So it is again form data for the signal form will be changed either from electrical to Wi-Fi, or it can be converted into light waves. Depends upon the intermediate PCs, intermediate devices, switches, routers, hubs, the type of devices. But what are the signal it is? It receives the signal finally. The physical layer receive of a destination PC's physical layer receive the bit stream, convert into, it receives this bit stream, convert into frame again. It converts into frame again. The frame is forward to DataLink layer. So reverse order, DataLink layer. In DataLink layer, it checks the source MAC address. What is the source MAC address? Is PC is MAC address, and the destination MAC address is a PCB's MAC address. And also check the data. It check the data, so whether it is data is good or data is corrupted. But while you are sending your data is traveling from one place to another place, possible data is corrupted. So it check the data is good or not, and check the source IP and destination IP address. Now, what is the, once it is removed this part, once I remove this part from my PDU, what is available now? Packet. What is available now? Packet. The packet is forward to network layer. So what it will check? Source IP address. Whose IP address it is? PCS IP address. Destination IP address. Whose destination IP address it is? PCBs. It verify source IP, destination IP correct. Is the destination IP is belongs to this one or not? Yes. Then accept the packet. So destination MAC address is belongs to this one or not? Yes. Accept the packet. No. Drop the packet. No. Drop the packet. Not saying it's not mine. Not saying it's not mine. So drop the packet. Okay. If it is belongs to this, then only accept the packet. Next. So source IP verified, destination verified. What is the remaining? Just a segment and the numbering and part. The segment is sent to the transport layer. Transport layer verifies the TCP protocols, UDP protocols, what protocols we are using here, any connection related issues are there. Any connection related are there, segmenting the data, sequencing, numbering, error correction, sequencing actually, sequence the data, acknowledging, it will send a acknowledgement, yes, we received a packet kind of stuff. And it verify the session ID, yes, this is the session ID, so reply with this session ID. And data is encoded, so decode the data. Data is encrypted here. It is encoded here, decode here, encrypted here, decrypt here. Okay. Data is compressed here, decompressed here, and finally give the application. So destination receives the request. Finally understand what is the request, SEMP. So then give reply. Which reply? Echo reply. Again, When it is replying, what happened? What protocol? Again, ICMP protocol. What type of data is echo related data? Again, presentation layer, compression, encoding, and encrypting. And check the session ID. So use the session ID or create a new session ID. Transport layer. So again, it verify the protocols, segmenting the data and putting numbers on it. Network layer will add a source IP, destination IP. This time source IP, destination IP changes. This is the source IP, this is the destination IP when you are sending from here to here. Okay, so source IP, destination IP changes and become a segment. Segment forward to and put a segment to network. Then you got a packet. The packet is added with a source MAC address, this MAC address, destination MAC address, and CRC. So then it is become frame. The frame is sent to the physical layer and it is converted into bitstream. The bitstream is converted back into electrical signal and forward to this physical layer. So guys, that's why I said whether you go from top to bottom or bottom to top, both are correct only. Some may not agree. Sir, no. My sir told from application layer to physical layer. You are telling about physical layer to application layer. And some are said this is correct. Some are said this is correct. No. Both are correct. Okay. Like this. Or like this. Top to bottom and bottom to top. And bottom to top, not or. Okay. Top to bottom, bottom to top. Top to bottom, bottom to top. So that's it is that correct. Okay. Both are. Guys understand the flow of packet from one device to another device?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is a lot of commands for troubleshooting commands also there. One of the command is ping command. Very good. So if you understand the connectivity, it is we can easily understand how to use the troubleshooting part also. Okay, before going to troubleshooting also, we have to learn one by one. One is ping, another one is trace RT. Next one is netstat. Netstat command. So in commands we use commands, network related commands. One is very important ping. There is a command called a path ping is also there. Normally we don't use this path ping in general. Trace RT, netstat, IP config for check the IP address, but IP config. In IP config sequence is there. IP config /all, IP config /release, IP config /renew, IP config /display DNS, IP config /DNS. Okay. Not only this, there is so many other commands also available. I think given this some of the commands earlier also. Even, it is there in the PPT, but okay. So these are some commands. Ping is for a to testing purpose, test connectivity. Test the connectivity. So why I given a gap here? So this is a very important there. So you are getting a reply. The reply is Okay, reply from means good. Other type is destination not reachable. Destination not reachable. Destination not reachable. Request timed out. Okay, so reply from some google.com, www.google.com or some IP address. It means it is a good. Destination not reachable means check IP address and connection. Request timed out. Request timed out. Again, check IP address, connectivity, connection, source and destination connection. Connection means not one connection, source and destination connection. One more is there, firewall. Check the firewall or any blockage is there. Okay, so you are getting a reply from means good. For example, I'm getting reply from this IP address from google.com IP address means good. For example, I'm typing like this ping something like 172.18. Sorry, 18. Something, some random IP address. So I will get a request timed out. So that IP is a private IP and it is not in my network. Okay, that is not in my network, in my local network, and it is a private IP and no one is configured with it. I am connected to internet, so compulsory I will get it if it is a public IP address. If it is existing, request timed out. Okay, so understand request timed out is can be a problem with your proper IP address problem, or can be a connection problem, or can be it is a your firewall is also blocking. Let's look at here. I am sending a ping request from here to here. It contains a firewall. When your request is there now, so this firewall will block your request. It's a possibility. So firewall blocks, yeah, correct. That time also you will get a request timed out. There is a possibility. IP config. You know what is the use of IP config? It will tell you what is your IP address. I changed my network. Came to Hyderabad now, so then it is my IP address is changed again. Different router, different IP address. It is reply from. Good. Mine is 29, right? So that is I put a 39. Just try to search. We are getting destination host not reachable. Reply from my IP address, but I am getting destination host not reachable. So meaning is either this IP address is wrong, meaning is IP address is wrong, or disconnected, or no device available. Connection issue, no device available. Okay, so that device is not available or disconnected. Okay, so connection related issue, or it can be a IP is wrong. You are giving a IP wrong IP address. Okay, request timed out. Request timed out usually your destination IP, the destination PC also don't give a reply. Okay, so connection related issue can be there, or it can be a check IP device availability. Okay, check the device available. But important is one more important is there, that is called a firewall. Okay, so reply from destination IP. Okay, reply from destination IP address is good, but you are getting destination not reachable. You got a reply from your PC and also it is showing destination not reachable. Meaning is the PC is not available. PC is not available. Destination host not reachable means PC is not available. IP address or it can be a connection to the PC. Request timed out. Firewall related issue. Device not available and all. So different scenarios because I have a default gateway is there. So I have a gateway. Because of this gateway, I am getting this destination not reachable. Sorry. I'm getting this request timed out. I'm getting request timed out because of default gateway. If I don't have a default gateway, if IP address is not in my network, automatically it will tell destination not reachable. So you don't get it, but understand guys this thing. What is the meaning of destination host unreachable? I said not reachable. It is unreachable. Destination host not reachable. Request timed out. Reply from destination means it is good. It is not good. Not good. Okay, this is the ping testing. These are the ping related tests. I hope you got the point. And other things. Trace RT. This is used to check how we reach destination like this. Trace RT www.google.com. Google.com is located somewhere. Google.com located somewhere in the world. We don't know where it is. Google.com is located. I don't know, but I have to reach it, right? So somewhere it is located. For example, I'm in Hyderabad. I have to go to Delhi. I know where is the Delhi, but how I reach, which path I will reach. So this trace RT will tell the path how you reach the destination. Will tells how we reach the destination. Routers information between this one, like a station information. The first one is it has to reach my first it is reach my router. It is reaching my router. So I have to reach this IP address, means that server located in the somewhere. First of all, I have to reach my router to ISP router. The 223 means class C only, and still ISP, the packet still in the ISP only. So ISP's IP address, like that one. So I can reach it. Okay. So there is a lot of ways to reach the destination is there. So it is search the path and it travels through a path and it will display the path the packet is reached the destination. Guys, tomorrow is a Friday, so then most possible I'll try to explain about Windows servers and services, about DHCP, DNS, and Active Directory services. So don't try to skip and tell all your friends to attend. Also watch the videos which is I already forwarded and what I am going to forward it. This is useful for you. Maybe in the future, maybe maybe in case, just in case you are attending technical questions interviews, and if in case your version test is not going well, okay, so still you are eligible for a CTS service desk. So first of all, try for service your HCL. If in case any issue is there, you can also try for a CTS service test. That is not required version test, only communication skills and aptitude. So finally, I reached the destination. It is, I reached the destination. So I started from my PC to my router to my ISP routers, and from ISP to some outside router, outside again. Finally, I'll reach my destination. This is the trace RT. This is the trace RT. No. Uh, how you reach the destination, we can able to get from. So this is a trace RT output. Ping output I didn't add it here, but I showed a ping output like this. If you want, I will add this one. NetStart is also very useful. You know the how to check the IP address, IP config all. Also, we know the how to IP config release, flash DNS and display DNS. That is, I will tell later. One more is there, that is called a root. Like root -p, print the root print, just a print -4. It is a routing information in the our PC. Our PC's routing information we can able to get it. We can able to get it. Okay, so how you reach the destination? Routing information. So we didn't have any routing here. It is the root print the command. One more is there. ERP space -a. ERP command. Address resolution protocol. So commands are ERP space -a. Okay, so what is this address resolution protocol? It means mapping of display map of IP address and MAC. Someone is send a message. 1 second. Technical questions are not MCQs. Not MCQs. The oral questions. They ask questions orally. Okay. Ask the questions orally. So this is some of the commands. Okay, so a lot of commands are there. It's a network statistics. NetStat will give you so how you reach the destination. So I will show you ARP once. ERP-A. It shows the table. So here it is my interface. This is my IP address, my interface. IP address and a physical address means MAC address. So for example, I am also connected with my mobile phone. So my mobile phone IP address is not showing there. Okay guys. So where is my mobile phone? I'm checking my IP address in my mobile phone. So I connected to Wi-Fi. So I will get my Wi-Fi IP address here. Local, it is works in local only. Settings. 1.33. 1.33. So 1.33 is not there. Here 192.168.1.1 is there, 255 is there, but 33 is not there. Ping. When I'm pinging to this or communicating this ping, what it will do, it record it whenever it is send a packet and received a packet. When it is sending and receiving, it take the MAC address. See, it is initially my PC don't know the MAC address of this device. Now I know MAC address of my device, my mobile phone. Okay. See, it is earlier it is not there. Now it is came. How it is came? Because when we are communicating, it take the MAC address of the devices. So here it is showing dynamic, means it's dynamically reading the MAC address of the devices. Dynamically, when you are sending a packet and receiving a packet from destination, when you receive a packet from destination, so your PC record IP address and MAC address your PC dynamically. So that is address resolution protocol. And you can also maps your IP address and MAC address of the device statically. ARP space, put a question mark like this, whatever it is. ARP space hyphen S, IP address of the device, destination device, their MAC address. What happened? It's a static entry. You know, in a security areas, security places like a military places, military places, uh, organizations, offices. I create a one rule. What is the rule is, uh, whenever I received a packet, I'll check the IP address of the packet, on packet, what is an IP address and MAC address. So if MAC address and IP address matches, IP address and MAC address matches as per my ARP table, accept the packet. IP matches, MAC not matches, don't accept it. That's why MAC address is useful for a security places, is a one of the important here. So compulsory binding of IP and MAC. So this PC IP and MAC must be matches with the my list. Then only I will accept the packet from here. Otherwise, I don't accept the packet. Okay. So that is ARP, address resolution protocol, maps IP address to MAC address, and you can map it statically also. Actually, it is not like this. You have to put it like this. Help. Okay. It's a root print command. So not only these commands, guys, there is so many commands are there. Is like a net sh command to configure IP address. Use it. Net sh command use it to configure IP address. This is to print routing table. Use it to print a routing. Netstat is a difficult one. Netstat is initially it will take time, but netstat. So it is a static kind of stuff. Then if you want to know about it, put a like this help type, and there is some options also there. Okay, here it is. Protocol statistic and TCP/IP connection. What it will be, display protocol statistics, means when you are sending and receiving data, you are sending and receiving a data. So then their protocols we are sending, right? So HTTP, HTTPS, different protocols we are using, and the network connection. So you can limit the connection also. A means display all connection and listening ports. Okay, B means display executable involving some connection, some different. Display Ethernet statistics. F means display fully qualified domain names for a foreign addresses. Display addresses and port numbers in the numerical form. Okay, so like it is showing. Hyphen P proto connections for a protocol specified by proto TCP, UDP kind of stuff. Display all connections. Display routing tables. Okay. Display current connection offload state. So put a only net stat. What will happen? See, it is showing all connections, not a current connections, working, not working connections. It is local address, foreign address, port number. Now I'm trying to refresh a page like this. So then there is a moment will occur here. This is my local IP. This is my public IP. Request is HTTPS port number mapping. Okay. For example, I am trying to ping to someone. I want to open CMD. So I'm pinging to anything www 3 schools.com. The ping is ICMP protocol. We'll try. It is pinging. So there is some connecting is happening here, but close wait, establish, close wait. By ping part is completed but not displaying here. So very slow IP. Protocol type is TCP. These are a TCP type protocol. You can try UDP protocols, DHCP protocol, DNS protocol, whatever it is. TFTP protocol like UDP protocol, ping command, FTP command. Connect FTP to something like existing, not existing, no problem, no problem. Connection is not established, it won't display in general. So I refreshed this one, so we'll try. Okay, let's start. I'm pinging to 192.168.1.33. Completed, nothing displayed. It is take lot. Okay guys, so that is a use of netstat. Okay, so and we can able to get what protocol we are using, what type of connection for internal and external connection, destination connections. Okay, we can able to get it and other stuff. So trace RT already I showed a trace RT. Ping, path ping, very useful. So here I explained about a ping. Here I explained about a trace RT. Okay, so maximum 30 hops. 30 hops means you have to reach the destination by 30 hops. This is the 8 hops. You have to reach the destination by 30 hops. You know why? So why? Because of if you don't reach by 30 hops, your packet is traveling and traveling and traveling only. You never reach the destination. You may not be reach the destination. Unnecessary traffic will be generated. So that's why the network, people who are managing this network, IANA, ICANN, given this, you have to reach the destination by 30 hops only. 30 hops means 30 jumps. Hop means jump. It is a 30 routers. Ping, already I told in a ping ways troubleshooting. And also some thing. Okay. Yeah, here it is. This is a IP config. We already know what is the use of IP config for checking IP address. IP config all displays both IP address, subnet mask, default gateway as IP config, and also it will give you your physical address, means your MAC address, DHCP address, DNS address also. Next, IP config release and renew. It will remove the IP address. It removes DHCP configured IP address, means automatic configure address. It remove automatic configured address. It remove the configured, which is configured automatically, or DHCP dynamically, automatically or dynamically. Renew, it renews, gets IP address from DHCP, again automatic. But manual, it won't work in a manual part. Okay, try to get an IP address again from DHCP server. So it remove the configured IP address and get the IP address again. Okay, display DNS solve. Okay, so like a name and IP. Your PC, temporary one. This is to clean up. Like your temporary cards are there. Like you can type in my PC, that is a wrong way. So you can say IP config display DNS displays like this. Okay, so this is the reverse lookup zone related record. It is displaying on my screen. This is some device their records, name and IP address, name, IP address, name and IP address. So this is the all like google.com, facebook.com, their names and their IP addresses cards are showing in here, display DNS. If I don't want it, I can put a flush DNS. Some are permanent, some are not permanent. So this some are mostly the temporary one will be flushed. So it is successfully flushed the DNS solver cache. Then if you put a display DNS, showing some, but few things are gone from here. Okay. So these are static ones. This is my server, my own server. I given this name, so that is a why it is there. Okay, it's not came because of. Okay, it is not came because of. It is a temporary. It is a permanently. I added these records. That's why it is there even after flash. Some are temporary, some are permanent. Because it's my computer, it is difficult to show you that exactly what happens because a lot of records are there. Some are static, some are dynamic. So IP config display DNS will display the DNS solvers and flush DNS to clean up the records. This part. So these two are very useful for a troubleshooting. But and this is also to check the IP address, subnet mask, default gateway. This is IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, MAC address like a physical address, host name, DHCP server address, DNS server address. So display here. You must know each and everything. What you know better way. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. So I hope you point got it. So how the packet is traveling and how to use these commands to check the troubleshooting related thing. And also last point I said I will explain it, guys. So any place, first of all, you have to check the physical connectivity. Check the physical connectivity. So like here, last point. So I'm going to close it. Again 2 o'clock. So it is cross mark means disconnection. This is not disconnected. You can see disconnected. This is disconnected. For example, it is showing like this, disabled. So these are all connectivity related issues. Yeah, it will be enabled. So yes, I enabled it again. Connectivity. Check the connectivity. Second one is what you check here. We don't check much in a data link layer, but MAC addresses is there or not. That's it. Only maximum. We can check with the MAC address. And I'm not going higher level of troubleshooting with the MAC address part, but I'm simply saying this is your MAC address. MAC bindings are happens. Based on that one also you can check it. Okay. MAC binding kind of stuff happens. Connectivity issue because of the MAC address. There is a small possibility. Network. So check the IP address. Both source and destination IP must be matches. IP must, yeah, see so many statistics are displaying. All are HTTPS only. Okay. Point is IP address related issues means IP address is mismatching, not there, not connected, wrong IP address, wrong network address. So here it is. See, I'm pinging to 192.168.1.33. So I'm getting ping. Good, right? For example, wrongly I'm typing the ping. So it is guarantee wrong because more than 255. Okay. So I'm giving like this. Now it is request timed out destination not reachable. Means wrong IP address also possible, right? I given a IP address wrongly. Okay. So this is network layer wise troubleshoot. Network IDs mismatching. Network ID mismatching. The IP address is correct, but both devices are not in the network. IP address is correct, but there are IP network ID is different. The network ID is different. So, or maybe routers or routing involvement is also there. Okay, next. Transport layer means physically good. Physically good. IP address is good, but still you are unable to ping. Example. So you have a two PCs, guys. You have a two computers. Both are connected. Good. Connectivity you checked. You know the connectivity. Both are connected. Both LEDs are blinking. Good. Connectivity is good. Okay. This is A. This is B. Connectivity is good. And you check the IP address. Yes, IP address is good. But while you are pinging, still you are unable to ping. You send a ping request. Your firewall is blocking your. There is a possibility. So what you do? Go to firewall settings. I showed this how to troubleshoot that related kind of stuff. So you go to the DOS Defender firewall. This is the firewall is on, so we can't able to do it. So either you have to turn off the firewall. So go to this, turn Windows Defender firewall on or off. Go to this turn off the firewall. But it is very danger. Why? Because when you are connecting in the public, there is a lot of attacks possible. Okay? In a private, that is your home or office, you are already in a secure manner. Private means you are in a home or a office, that is private. Public means you are in a, for example, hotel or a restaurants, not restaurant, hotels. Coffee days, MacD. Those people also give railway station. Now in India we have a railway stations. Public networks. Public networks, so anybody can choose randomly your IP address because you are in their LAN network. So they will try to attack you. Their attacks are more possible. The public. So turn off the firewall is not good suggestion, but sometimes if you are in a private, you can turn it off. Or otherwise you can go to advanced settings. Go to advanced settings. Here it is, advanced settings. Inbound rule, outbound rules are there. So go to inbound rule or outbound rule. Find out where is your TCP IP. So ping is echo mechanism, right? ICMP echo mechanism. ICMP echo mechanism. So core networking, under core networking. So find out echo request IPM4. So it is, can you see this is ICMP echo request. ICMP1. So you can try like this. Okay. And you can see here it is private domain. This is IPv4. This is for IPv6. Enable, no. Allow, no. It is allowed. It is allowed. So then you can allow it. No, sorry. If you enable this one, if you enable this rule, then this allow will work. Whether it is allow or deny, if you enable this one, then only it will work. Okay. So enable this one. So enable the rule. So then you will receive the ping commands. Okay. So you will get a ping request from outside. So like this, these are all, these rules are already enabled. Okay. Allow means it is allowed. Deny means it is not allowed. Okay. Network discovery. The applications, printer sharing, file and printer sharing. Okay, so not only like this one. So instead of turn off the firewall, which protocol or which communication, which application is allowed to access, go to that one, you can able to see it is disabled. Say disable. These are not allowed to access. Okay, see it is already blocked. If you want to create your own rule, new rule, you can write so. You can create a new rule based on the program, port, predefined, or a custom rule. I'm not going in the more than that depth, but guys understand there is a possibility of firewall. So connectivity, IP address, and firewall. Okay. Session layer. So usually try to use free download managers IDM to not to expire the session layer. So session layer issues also there. Presentation layer issues. So for example, this is HTTPS protocol. For example, I am using HTTP. It will convert into HTTPS automatically. So if I am using HTTPS instead of HTTP or HTTP, I use instead of HTTPS or FTP instead of AVS FTP, like that. So encryption related issues you will get it. Yesterday already shown the error. What is that error? Unsafe. Unsafe warnings are there. I said like you can go to images. So because of this SSL related issues. Okay, so go to advanced and continue kind of stuff we are getting. So go to advanced, continue, go back, not connect. So this is safety concern. So it is because of the uh, certificate, SSH kind of stuff. Point is that one. Encryption, what protocol you are using, compression related, data is very big, so use the proper compression. Like that it is. Usually encryption related issues. Application, either you type a HTTP in a like this application, and in application what protocol or port numbers are you are using, okay, and what type of application it is, what protocol, what port numbers you are using, okay, and your application is working or not. So my Outlook is used for mail client, so my mail server is good, mail client will like this. Okay, so if you got a 404 page found, you got a 404 page not found. If you got like this, what is the meaning? Your server page is not created properly. So for example, I open this one. So I put like this, different web page. This I try to open different page. So I got a 404 page not found error. So it is sorry, we cannot seem to find a resources. Request go to web server and try to check this web page location. It is not found, then it is giving some different type of error projections are there. So that is called a page not found. So where is the problem? Either from client side or server side, the page is not available. For example, I try to open this option like a Python. I open. I got immediately this option is there. It's not my error. It is there are giving. So I click on a Python. It should display the Python. So instead of that one, it is showing page not found. Means whose error it is? Server side error. Server side error. Our side error. Other side error. You have to understand, guys. Two side of errors are there. Our side error. Other side error. Okay. So server don't have web page. Till there is option, you open that web page and it is returning you 404 means at server the page is not there. At server page is there. Okay. I'm having a mail client. So this is my Outlook. So I'm accessing mails. I'm sending and receiving a mail. I'm sending a mail and receiving a mail. So here is a check connectivity. This mail sending and receiving not working. Mail sending, receiving not working. So I will explain all these things in a simple manner. Look at here. I open my Outlook. Mail send and receive not working. Yeah, guys, I crossed the time. So sorry. I will finish with this one. Okay. Sending and receiving not working. So from bottom to top, check the connection. Connection is there or not. Check internet by open any web page. So you open some internet web pages. Yes, internet connectivity is available. Only is mail sending and receiving not working. So it is not a part of the problem is not belongs to any other things. So a problem is, we can understand the problem is, so this is the layer one means, yes, layer one, and this is internet is belongs to layer network layer, right? So internet is there or not, confirm, check the connection, check the internet connection by opening any web page, loading or not, or a pinging, so you can do it. So it is a possible that my Outlook application problem, client side application problem, or a server problem. Okay, server application parallel. So you have to conclude that one. Next, I'm giving same one only. Outlook. I can able to send mail. Able to send mail. Okay, but not able to receive mail. Where is the problem? No need to check the connections. No need to check the internet. Only you have to check. Only you have to check either it is Outlook app configuration or a server application issue. Guys, it depends upon issue. The area of checking will be changes. Not always follow 127 or 7-1 rule. You can directly follow the rule is jump into that where is the location. You can able to send a mail. So it either it is configuration, receiving mail configuration, or your server receiving end protocols. Protocols and firewall related issue can be there. So it's not about a internet or a connection related. So you have to understand like that. Okay. What is the issue? Where it is. Next. Again Outlook. Again Outlook. Why I'm telling? Because not every issue having same problem. So same way like Outlook. This is also Outlook issue, but problem is different. The solution or a issue location is also different. So that's what I'm saying. Not opening. Not opening. What you will do? Outlook is not opening. I'm trying to open the Outlook. It is not opening. It is showing error. I'm not able to opening or not loading. App is not loading. Which issue it is? It is your Outlook app issue. In the system only. Your system Outlook app issue. So what you have to do it? So go to control panel, programs and features. Select Office and repair, or otherwise you can uninstall app and reinstall. Install app, restart PC, reinstall. Okay, this is a solution. So here in this one, you have to check the configuration, server application side, firewalls, and this one like this. See, in a 3 are Outlook related, but these 2 are network related. But this is not at all network related. It is belongs to application related only. This is application configuration, not network. So basically application configuration related. This is either it is application configuration or a server or a network and internet. Okay guys, all are belongs to Outlook, but different balance, different type of area of checking and different solutions. That's what I'm trying to conclude. I hope you got how to troubleshoot, how to use the commands, what are the different commands we use it, and this point. I had taken a lot of time. Thank you guys, the people who are still available. Any doubts, anything?
No, sir.
No, sir.
understand the last point what I